Rosemary Maloney, Senior Manager of Global Travel Card and Expense at Alteryx, and I'm here at the Raffles Center in Singapore for GBTA 2024 APAC Conference Broadcast Studio. Joining me today is Kataria, Senior Director and General Manager, Asia Pacific CVent. Hi, Will. It's so nice for you to join us today.
Yeah, thank you, Rosemary. Thanks for having me here today.
Of course. Let's get to it. The CVent Industry Report for Asia 2024 was recently launched and released. Please help us navigate through some emerging trends in the events industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Would be delighted to. So with our Asia Industry Report, what we did is we surveyed thousands of planners across APAC. And there's some interesting facts and data that we got from that. So for instance, with the report, one of the significant trends that we saw in the events industry is that the planners are saying that events are growing. And there's an increase of about 64% in total events within 2024, which is significant, which means that for the industry, what we would see is that there's more and more events happening. And as we further dig into this data, just to dissect that a little more, right, about the increase in events is in all formats. Of course, in-person takes the precedence, where planners are saying that 60% plus of the events that they're planning to host are all in person. But that being said, there is a focus on virtual and hybrid. So about 41% events that planners are saying they would have some component of a hybrid and virtual, which is included in their event format. And then in addition to that, webinars, which is the other way for planners to integrate and to connect with their attendees, that's also growing. And there's a significant growth in webinars as well. So all in all, what we can say is that it's a good year for the events industry. Events are growing, and events are growing in all formats, with most of the attention going towards in-person events.
No, that's great to hear, especially for our industry. What do you have to say about data security?
I would say data security is paramount, and I think it's not a good to have, it's a must. It's a must for every organization. But then when we look at events industry, and this is something that even at CVent and we've been advocating, is one of the most easiest ways of conducting events is Excel, but that's the most insecure way of conducting events, right? So planners are looking to have a better integrity of data, and for that, the overall budget that they're spending on events, there is an increase in the technology spend. So planners are also saying that, yes, we're looking to increase technology spend by as much as 40% or even more, to have solutions where they can have better data, they can have more secure data, and at the same time, the data is also integrated with CRMs, right? So what happens is that whatever is your source of truth in the organization, your CRM, your marketing automation systems, right, which are already very secured, your event data integrates and moves in and out of those solutions in a very effortless way, which means that the data is not compromised, it's secured, it's safe, and also you're able to make more sense of that data.
No, that's great. How do you see AI shaping up the future of the events industry?
Oh, AI.
Everyone's favorite two letters.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what, funny enough, one of my teammates wants to take a leave, and they use a chatbot to create an AI leave application, right? I mean, it's rampant. People are using AI for a lot of things. In fact, you can use AI for emails. You can use AI to generate content. Event industry, I would say, isn't far away. We are using AI. We are trying to imbibe AI into our lives. And if you ask, where is the use of AI for events and meetings, I would say there's 3 or 4 areas where we can use it a lot. And CVent is offering that already. For example, the first place where you can say is content. So planners can generate content fast and easy using AI. So if you're hosting a conference, you have a speaking session, you want to create some content around that, you can use AI to create content fast. Then the other place is with attendees, is to be able to recommend sessions based on their requirements, based on who they are, right? Which industry they're in, which sessions they want to attend. So giving them recommendations around that. Then AI can also be used at the event, where let's say if you have 1,000 people. You're not going to go shake hands with people randomly, right? I mean, you will, but then it will not give you relative contacts, right? So we are using AI in recommendations as well, that based on your profile, who are the people that are recommended for you to meet with? So this kind of filters it down a little further for you to have more meaningful meetings and conversations, right? And then last but not least, I think AI can be a very useful tool in reports, in generating data. So the standard data could be, hey, who came to my event and what, right? But what we say is that you need more information than that, right? You want to know more about the person coming to your event. What did they interact with? What do they like? What's their feedback? You know, things like that, right? So AI can be used to get data faster, easier, and also more relative data that can be action upon within the organization. So yeah, definitely, we are embracing AI. I think it's a great tool, and it's going to further strengthen the events industry as well.
No, that's great to hear as well. And of course, you know, we can't talk about these in-person events without talking about, you know, this, what we're going to do with sustainability as we go forward in the industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Sustainability is a great initiative for the events industry, and I think it's no longer a thought. It's something that needs to be actioned upon and reported upon, right? So, for example, venues, and it goes all the ways, right? Venues and suppliers, right? So venues are now getting green certifications. There are areas where they're cutting down their carbon footprint, whether it's food, water. Then at the same time, from an event tech perspective, I would say that we have a good role to play. Badges can be more sustainable, right? At the same time, with using mobile applications, you're not printing collateral. You can have all the information right within the phone, and any attendee can access that easily. And from the Asia Industry Survey report, planners are saying that 49% planners actually were saying that they have a much bigger push and initiative for sustainability. So they look at properties that are sustainable, they look at suppliers which are sustainable, and they also want tools that can help them report upon sustainability. So they can see what is the carbon footprint from the event using various different sustainability initiatives that they had across the event.
Oh, that's all great to hear. Everything sounds wonderful that you're talking about for the events industry here in Asia. Will, thank you so much for being here today. Once again, I'm Rosemary Maloney with Will Kataria from CMET at the 2024 APAC Conference broadcast studio here in Singapore. Thanks for watching.